So it's time for Now I'm the Fool. I love this song. This is a great song from Angelina. The whole thing, the lyrics, the melody, her delivery of the song, all fantastic. And you guys all know that. That's why you're here watching. And so this is Now I'm the Fool is song number 13 of the 19 she did at the concert. And this is the first concert. This is the only one that I filmed. I did not film any of the second concert. I was there, however. I just knew there were so many people filming it that I'm not sure my meager contributions would be necessary. So I decided to not do it. I wish I had filmed it now after the fact, but it's like you know, what are you gonna do? I didn't do it. I didn't do it, right? I did enjoy the entire second concert without having to monkey around with the camera. That was kind of nice. Not that I mind filming things, because I don't, but it's like you don't really get the full, whenever you film anything. I used to teach martial arts, and I used to film some of my competitors, my students, and we'd go back and like do, after like a football game or a basketball game, go baseball game, go watch the tapes, you know, to see how things went and what we could have done different if we needed to, if anything, really. And it's really not that easy to be taping stuff because you really focus on the equipment, the camera, the angle, the tripod, the this, the that, the other thing, people walking around in front of you, all that jazz. You know, you got a lot of distractions. So the actual watching the event, you actually don't get to do a lot of that, you know. And with Angelina, I found that to be true. When I'm holding the camera out in front of me, I'm just constantly kind of keep it like in peripheral vision, the camera and Angelina, and then I'm trying to watch the concert too and watch, you know, make sure that everything's all set. And I messed up here and there, but I don't think it was too bad overall. So, guys, I hope you enjoy this. This is my raw footage. The only thing I changed one thing, I think, in this video. Yep, I don't think there's any cuts. There's no edits. There's no nothing. The only thing that I changed was the bass. I was sitting right in front of the bass speakers, and it's really loud and overpowering. I didn't even notice it at the concert, but on the video here, it's like, oh my goodness, man, you can hardly hear Angelina, you know. So what I did was I went into the equalizer on here, and I was able to tone it down. So it's still there. It's a lot lower than it was on the original footage, but you can hear her voice so much better. The only downside to doing that is that it tends to make Angelina's voice a little, I don't know, brassy, tinny, something, you know, like that. I tried to. And if I put the equalizer up a little bit higher on the bass, and it kind of gets kind of thump, boom, 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 like that over top of her voice. So I thought, well, let me put it here. I'll leave it there. At least you can hear the lyrics, hear her voice, you know, pretty clear, and you can understand what she's saying. So that's all I did. That was it. I did a little audio work, and I left the film the way it was, and it's got its imperfections as well as its perfections. So let us go ahead and enjoy this. I'll quit talking now. I know I got a lot of people get nervous when I start yapping, so I don't. Okay, enjoy the video, guys. I know you will. Bye-bye.
We have a lot of songs to go through, and I do have a little surprise, so are you guys ready for that? Okay, next song is Now I'm the Fool. One of my originals. What can I do? You tell me I deserve someone better than you. You really know how to break my heart in two. Never had a plan to fall for you. I don't understand, don't have a clue. Wanna look in your eyes, now I'm a fool. I know it's just another day in the world, but I'm still hiding in the shade of your words. You're protecting me from all the pain. But I said that I that you're gone. I see you, I feel you in everything that I do. Oh, I'm playing too far for you. I don't understand, don't have a clue. Look in your eyes now, ooh, nah, nah. I know it's just another day in the world, but I'm still riding in the shade of your words. Protecting me from all the pain, but I was just a mistake. You told me I wasted time on loving you, and I just wanna let you know that I did. Yeah, I just want to let you know that I just gotta let you know
Okay, welcome back to the channel, guys. And, well, you already been here because you've been watching the song, Now I'm the Fool, one of Angelina's original songs. I thought that whole EP with all 6 songs were awesome, every one of them. And I think she's created a new genre of music, to be honest with you. I think I told you the story. I went to Spotify to look up the song, and they usually put it in a genre. And sometimes they use more than one term, one type of genre to describe a song. I think there was something like 20 something. Trying to find the right words to describe this genre of music. And I think that I just call it the Angelina genre. That's my vote. But if you wanted to call it something else, I don't know. But if she's, some people have been coming up with different names for it. I just think it ought to be her name because nobody else, I don't know any other genre that is somebody's name. So I think Angelina ought to be the first one to have that in honor of her creativity and her artistry and her genius in music. That's just me. Not that I'm biased or anything like that. Anyway, so this is her original song. I always liked this one right from the start. This is one of my favorites. Although, you know, when I talk about there being a favorite Angelina song, it's hard to put it into words, but, you know, it's like having a basket full of diamonds that are all about the same size and all about the same beauty. And you pick one and look at, well, yeah, this one's a little shinier on this one particular facet over here. And this one, you know, the blue in this one is just slightly different. I kind of like it, you know. Yeah, you're kind of really nitpicking, right? I mean, I like every song that she does, and I think that a lot of it's because she's singing it, okay? I'm just being honest. And I think she brings so much to the world besides her voice. You know, it's everything. It's her family. It's the way she does things, the way she carries herself, the way she moves across the stage. She has an elegance and a classic, I don't know, like a classic nature to her, I guess. I know, and I just like it. And of course, her hair is, to me, is like, you know, do I need to talk about hair? I got hair. I don't have as much as Angelina, and it certainly isn't as well kept, but I do have some. By the way, I'm thinking about cutting my own hair and filming it for you guys, and I don't know whether we'll put that under the joke category or an alternate reality, but I might just do that just for some fun. I used to cut my hair when I was a kid, actually, and hey, you know, it grows back if you make a mistake. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know. It's one of those things. I guess I have to amuse myself somehow, right? So, yeah, I think the Angelina with this song, you know, it's just watch her perform it, man. she's into it. That's her song. She loves the song. She feels the song. She emotes the song to us. She connects with us through the song. And, we can hear the lyrics. We can understand it. The only thing, this is my raw footage from the performance, which you can probably tell. Sometimes I'm cutting off the top of her head. And, there was a little part where it was kind of wiggly there. I don't know why it wasn't wiggling the whole time, to be honest with you. I don't know. There must be something built in the camera to stabilize it because I didn't. There is no way I held that camera that stable that long. I can't believe that could happen, but it did on. Actually, I have a lot of footage that's really stable, and I don't know. I didn't do anything special. I was holding the camera in my hand. Okay, so it's like, you know, I don't know. I think at one time I set it down on my thigh or my lap. I think maybe on the armrest. I don't know. Maybe that's why it's so stable. But the whole thing, I didn't do it for the whole thing. And you can see when I got up to do applause at the end, I would standing ovation and all that. You can see all the wiggling and jiggling. I just left it in there. You guys. I prize authenticity and genuineness. You're getting the whole thing. You'll also notice I didn't talk to anybody. I was focused on Angelina, and I talk a lot, okay? But I was focused on trying to get the camera. It's not that easy to hold the camera, get her in the screen on the camera, and try to watch her too, and then anticipate, which way she's going. You can move the camera. It's not that easy, really, and especially when you're doing a handheld, and then you'll notice that every once in a while my hand would drift down, and all of a sudden I'm cutting her head off a little bit. I was like, oh no, I'd look over there, I'm just gonna move it back up again. So yeah, there's a little bit of work to it, but it was worth it. I think for those that weren't there, I'm hoping. I see there's a ton of video out there, and I can tell you on the rare occasions I turn around, I was in the front row, so when I turned around and looked back, I'm staring into a sea of cameras. So I know there's a lot of footage out there. Maybe some people just got it for their own personal use, and that's fine. There's a lot of creators out there that have done a lot of really nice videos, so it's good. I think everybody should watch all of them all the time and never watch anything else. Me being a Mr. Biased Angelina fan. So this song, awesome song, great lyrics, has a lot of meaning. It really, her depth of, I don't even know what you call it, maturity. I'm nowhere near. I'm 69 years old. I am not anywhere near as mature as she is. They always say girls mature first, but that's ridiculous. She just turned 18. She's got me whooped by 51 years, right? And yeah, is that right? Yeah, that's right. Oh man, am I old? And she's her understanding of things is way beyond anything I'm ever going to be able to achieve. I don't even care if they come up with a pill that makes me live to be 500 years old. I don't know if I'll ever get there. Part of the reason is because I don't, I'm a guy, and guys have we like to build things and cause a mess and not listen and all that. Guys are guys, right? Especially old guys. We grew up in a different time. So that would be it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. I love these songs. I love this whole concert was just unbelievable. And every time I watch a video, I go right back there, like I'm right in the front row watching the whole thing. And she is an amazing singer. Period. Doesn't matter how she does it, in the car, in the parking lot, whatever. It doesn't matter, But you put her on a stage, she is present. She is there, and there's not an ounce of fear or intimidation or nothing like that in her. She was built for the stage, man. She just is at home there. Now, I know she's been doing it her whole life, so she should be somewhat comfortable. But, she's not on the stage every day. Even when she was little, I mean, if she did, a dozen performances in a year, it's one a month. That's not a lot, And I think what she did, I think Sarah said this one time when she was talking about, I think to an interviewer about something. I can't remember which one it was, but I think she said something about they wanted to try to keep Angelina's life as normal as possible, and they tried to. This is when she was really young. Probably after NGT, and said that they were going to try to schedule. She wants to perform, so they'll try to schedule that on school breaks and when there's not any school stuff going on, And that was so. Add that in, okay. So she's not only not performing, once a month. She's going out and going on a weekend and performing 4 or 5 different places. I think that one Christmas concert, over about a 3 or 4 week period, she did a ton. She went out and performed Christmas songs at churches and such as a little kid. Well, she was, she was a little bit older than some of them, but 11, maybe even 12. I don't think 12, maybe 11, and maybe 12. But she went out and did this in a. I guess it's not for her a sacrifice, but sacrificing family time and holiday time to go out and sing for people. That's close to giving the girl the shoes, but not quite. It's not that. That's the ultimate. But giving up your personal time and family time to go sing for audiences is that's a lot to ask of somebody. And she's done what, a Christmas special pretty much every year. Um, it's That's her passion, man. That's her passion. Now I know a lot of singers have passion, but there's a lot of singers. If you ever listen to some of the old interviews of people, there's a lot of singers that don't necessarily have that passion. They have a lot of talent, but they're not really necessarily passionate about singing and music that much. There's quite a few of them actually. They're just we'll call them somebody spotted their talent and they were able to capitalize on it, but they weren't really. It's really not. They're not really necessarily happy in that role. The talent isn't sometimes because they would probably, I'm guessing, just yearn a more normal life rather than having the paparazzis hanging from the trees, taking pictures of them every time they sneeze or whatever. So that's it. I'll quit talking now. I've been talking for long enough. I'm all pumped up because of this song, because of how great Angelina did with the whole thing and how awesome it is. And every time I listen to it, I just say, that little girl, 'cause she was not 18 when she wrote the song. She was younger, probably, I'm guessing 17, but maybe even 16 or maybe younger than that. I don't know. She said she wrote a whole bunch of songs, but I don't know when she did it. And yeah, it's just it's amazing the talent level that she has. The music, the lyrics, then the delivery is out of this world, best I've ever heard. So go figure, right? Some people have it and some people don't. You've heard me saying I'm one of the don'ts. Okay, guys. Well, I'll quit yapping now. Okay, we'll see you in the next video. Have a good day, good night, good morning, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.